This is CISC 134 WANs, Lab 1 in this series. This lab will be encapsulating PPP and using CHAP Authentication. So real quickly here, I'll run you through what we've got set up. We've got two networks, two LANs, 1.0 here and 2.0 here, and a serial connection in between network 2220 with the /30. So just to show you that we got connectivity here, we'll ping from one side to the other, and notice we got that. We want to test connectivity before we change the settings so that we know that it wasn't a wire or a bad IP address. So before we change things, we first of all want to make sure we got set it up right. So what we're going to do on the St. Louis router, and my configuration is right up here, we're going to give it a host name St. Louis. We're going to create a username Chicago, which is actually the name of the other host name of that router with the password Cisco. And we're going to need that in order for the authentication to work. Then I'll go into my interface, serial 20, which is that interface, change my encapsulation from HDLC to PPP. Then I will set the authentication to CHAP. And I do basically the same thing on the Chicago router, only I'll give it the username St. Louis, but we have to have the same password, Cisco. So if we did this right, I should be able to just cut and paste this into the St. Louis router here. So we'll hit paste, and looks like it took it. Now we'll try to go over to the Chicago router, and we'll do the same there. And well, this is good. Looks like the interface came up and that we made an OSPF neighbor. So let's try to ping now across our network again, and it's successful. So what we did was correct. A couple of commands I'd like to show you is the show interface serial 2/0, and notice that the encapsulation now is set to PPP, and that the LCP, the layer 2.5, is open, and the NCP is now routing CDP and IP. So this should end this quick lab 1, authenticating CHAP using PPP encapsulation.